This is the scene at one polling station in Diyarbakir. Voting will get underway in the rest of the country in about an hour. Some 55 million people are eligible to cast their ballots across the country on Sunday. Up to 3 million Turks abroad also have an opportunity to cast their ballots. Well, we can take you now to Diyarbakir in southeastern Turkey. TRT World's Ali Mustafa is there for us now. Ali, polls have opened in Diyarbakir. Set the scene for us. What's happening where you are?
Well, a media ban blackout is in effect, so we can't necessarily talk about the politics behind this exercise, but we can tell you that Diyarbakir and certain southeastern parts of Turkey are the first to go to the polls in this historic referendum to switch Turkey from a parliamentary system of governance to an executive presidency. And a lot is at stake, especially here in Diyarbakir. This is a tense area. This is an area that has been wrecked by violence over the past several years, ever since a tentative ceasefire with the PKK, this terrorist group that has been fighting Turkish security forces since the 1980s, on and off. And a ceasefire was in place from 2015 to 2013 to 2015, which lapsed in the summer of 2015. And since then, the PKK has started again, once again attacking Turkish security forces. We've seen a number of attacks against civilian targets, against security forces take place, not just where I'm at in Diyarbakir, but in Istanbul as well. But Diyarbakir has borne the brunt of the PKK's wrath, so to speak. We saw areas of Diyarbakir, about 60% of Sur district, which is in central Diyarbakir, that was taken over by the PKK, and they set up barricades there and started attacking Turkish security forces. So they still remain a threat, and because they remain a threat, the situation here in Diyarbakir remains tense.
Ali, let me ask you this. Knowing the tension around that area, what kind of security precautions has the government put in place to ensure the safety of people that are going to be voting there today?
On any given day, in and out of, if you're trying to enter into certain parts of Diyarbakir, you have to cross at least 4 security checkpoints. It is a fortified city. Literally, there is a fort that runs in the historic Sur district, which was built in the 1100s. But now we see barricades, security checkpoints and barricades that have been set up. And keep in mind that this is not a lurking, latent threat. This threat is constant and it is real. Just last week, we saw the PKK attack the police headquarters in Diyarbakir, an attack that the PKK claimed. Eventually, 3 people were killed in that attack. Locals have been telling us that there are other attacks, low-level attacks and encounters, killings, that go unreported in the national media here in Turkey. So the threat does remain, and because of this threat, people are nervous. And because of this nervousness, they're counting on this referendum to open the way, pave the way for some sort of reconciliation and to restart peace talks between the Turkish state and the PKK, Kilmany.